Welcome back to Universal Guidance. Before we start off your reading, I want to bring up these four main points to help you understand what I'm doing and to prevent from any questions to brew and also to not feeling confused after the reading. So, starting with the titles, as you can tell, I like to say phases of the moons, and that's because I do work with phases of the moons, and I want to sprinkle that on your reading to help you move through life easier. And that's because um unconsciously we are influenced by the moon. So when I'm doing these channelings, not only am I trying to pick up any important messages that you need, but also to take any actions you need um, during those phases to help you in your life. So, on a superficial level, I am telling you what you need for that week, but underneath it all, and in an unseen mystical world, I'm also um, giving you advice on what actions you need to take to fully harness these influences of the moons. So the new moon, the first quarter, the full moon, and the last quarter. And when I'm saying waxing moon, I mean the first quarter, and when I'm saying the waning moon, I'm saying the last quarter. So moving on to the second point, if you're familiar with the Taurus deck, you already know what their names are and what their meanings are. However, the deck I'm using, the Enchanted Toru, there are three groups that have different names, but they have the same meanings. However, I like to um, what's it called? I like to use them for other reasons, but right now I'm just going to clarify what these groups are and what they actually mean in the original deck. So we have the princess, the prince, and the hearts. So when I'm saying the hearts, I'm saying the cups. When I'm saying the princess, I'm saying the page. And when I'm saying the prince, I'm saying the knights. And when I'm using the pages or the princess, I am saying that you are receiving a certain messages. So pages bring um, messages to you, where the prince or the knights bring telling you what action you need to take. And the hearts are just the cups, and they mean like the original one, just they bring up they signify the water element and emotional aspects within you or around you. Um, Going on to the third point, the kings and queens. So when I say kings, I'm saying masculine energy, and when I'm saying queens, I'm saying feminine energy. And what I'm suggesting is for you to be aware of who's giving off these energies. Because one thing you need to know within the spiritual community is that we acknowledge that we have both feminine and masculine energy within us. However, some are more prominent than others. And depending on the situation and environment you're in, we tend to utilize one over the other. So these energies are interchangeable. So it doesn't matter if you're a male or female. If you are a man, you can have feminine energy. And when you're a woman, you can have masculine energy. But like I said, they always change depending on the situation you're in. So when I pull out the card and I say, you know, these energies, I am depicting the energy that these person gives off. So keep that in mind, but also keep aware of them as well. In the fourth point, I want to finally mention, fourth and last point, is the reason why I don't the cards, bef- shuffle the cards in front of you guys before the reading. And the main reason is I am saving myself from the embarrassment of how I look and how I sound when I'm doing these. I've recorded before and I look so silly, and I didn't, yeah, and personally, I find it embarrassing. So, and the reason why I want to bring this up is because within the Toro community, we they have informed a lot of their readers that there are people out there that like to shuffle or pre-shuffle their deck and have things already prearranged just so they can be misled or give off information to manipulate whatever. But that's in very few cases. But overall, other readers, they know what they're doing, and some of them are comfortable with that. Some of them are very quick to pick up their the reading seat that their audience needs. Um, However, I'm not that way. Some take longer, and yeah, and I'm don't want to show you guys that. So yes, so bringing up all the points. Hopefully they're helpful and answer all the questions that you need for your readings, and enjoy. And let's get into it. Welcome, Taurus, to your waxing moon reading. On this reading are those who have their ascendant and or sun sign in Taurus. So we got, in the first row, we got the King of Hearts, the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Hearts, and the 5 of Pentacles. It seems that you're kind of stressed out from this King of Hearts. This masculine, watery persona, or someone who falls in the sign of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You seem to be stressed out. And you may be the one creating this, but yeah, because we got the 10 of Wands, there's burden, and we got the 7 of Pentacles, which means you're kind of like frustrated and you're not seeing progress. 4 of Hearts, you're disappointed, and the 5 of Pentacles, which or not disappointed, but like dissatisfied. And the 5 of Pentacles with it's like building anxiety. Let's go on to the second row with 10 of Pentacles, the Fool, the 9 of Hearts, the Hermit, and the 2 of Pentacles. And it might be with this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're not seeing the rewards you were trying to reap, and you need to kind of take a new approach to this and go within yourself with Hermit, to give yourself this kind of like fulfillment. Yeah, because we get the Two of Pentacles, which is like change and flexibility, and it's telling you that you kind of need to allow yourself to go with the flow of timing and just going within yourself and allow yourself to have like these wishes and kind of fulfill your other needs that don't revolve around this King of Hearts. Moving on to the third row, we got the Justice card, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so you just need to know that things will come into balance. Don't like deceive yourself, and don't cheat yourself. From whatever it is you're trying to work with, and just focus on the work. Yeah, it's just something you have to defend. And it might be like this kind of like generosity that you have, or it's telling you to be more generous. And not allow yourself to be so guarded. We're going to go into the Cosmic Dancer Oracle deck, and let's see what other messages it has. Yeah, it's like you want like this wish fulfillment to come true, but you kind of need to go within yourself and kind of, soothe that feeling of scarcity and you have disappointment. And allow things to change. Because it feels like there's this big fight that you have to fight, but really there isn't. You just need to take time and work on what you need to work on, and only you know what it is. I can't tell what that is, but you know that thing that it's your top priority, and know that it will bring things into balance. You kind of need to take like, it's like going within yourself is kind of like this big leap of faith that you are very unfamiliar with, and going into changes is just something you're not comfortable with. And yeah, you just need to go within and know that that's another important thing you need to work on or need to be comfortable with. Yeah, you not only need to give yourself, but you also need to give the situation and the King of Hearts. You need to be more generous, whether being time or yeah, being generous and giving time with them or giving them their space, but also giving yourself the time to go within yourself and just center yourself. Honestly, when I was shuffling you, it took really long too, and even now it's taking a long time. So I think that's the thing with you, is that it probably will take a while for you to take time and center yourself and go within and yeah, because with the Seven of Wands, you're just being very defensive and guarded. It's like you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable with yourself and with this King of Hearts. It's like you're not being honest and you're not being vulnerable, and You just need to take that leap of faith. This thing forever. I don't know, you could be at fault at this. I think that's why you're having like a hard time trying to go within, because it might be your doing. And you don't want to face like that demon. Yeah, you're very dissatisfied because you didn't get what you wanted. Yeah, you really need to go within yourself and do some like shadow work. And I think that's what the Eight of Pentacles is not only like focus on your exterior, on the exterior, what's it called? Exterior goals and priorities, but also within yourself. I just saw the card of a card that says clear the vessel, and I keep seeing that like repeatedly, which is weird because as many times as I see it, it won't come out. Or like, okay. And we got be present. You need to be present with yourself. Go within with yourself, because you're feeling this, and this is something that's like kind of like a siren that is being present at the moment, and you're just not listening to it. You don't want to listen to it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to go within. And because you see how like he's like meditative, he's like standing. But let's see what else he has to say. Wow. You are alive within the great field of unified consciousness, and this great field of unified consciousness is alive within you. You are not separate from the field. It is you, and you are it. Your situation will immediately benefit when you come into true presence. This means accepting and allowing what is now. And this entirety, including what takes place within and around you, you do not fight against it, and you do not tell stories about what it is, what it isn't, or what it should or shouldn't be. Your thoughts or stories can What thoughts or stories can you let go of to bring into a strong feeling of peace? Breathe out of self created stress. Like what I said earlier, like you're creating some stress. You're the one creating this stress for yourself, of mental construct. And you come into simple, open hearted, clear minded presence. Widen your brand worth beyond the limited view of reality that your ego mind has constructed to make it feel safe. Dissolve your sense of separation into the unified field of pure potentiality. And yeah, all this dissatisfaction is mostly your doing, and like I said, like you're probably telling yourself these stories and towards this king of hearts. And yeah, allow yourself, like I said, be generous. Allow yourself to give yourself and that person time and space, and yourself time and space, and understanding between the both of you. And yeah, things will come into balance. You just need to allow yourself to go within and be present with yourself and the situation and see it for what it is and for what it isn't, but don't make up stories about it. Yeah, and I think that's the biggest, yeah, like don't try to avoid it and work on that. I think that's what you need to work on. And that's what I got for you, Tauruses. So thank you for coming by, and I'll see you next time.